Welcome, everybody, to episode 84 of the Rap Cave podcast. I'm your host, Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Pods. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, help this channel grow. We are building the best rap community. And with that, I got the best people in the building. I got B. Mike Birdie. I got two in a row. Prime time himself. Mr. Jay Leno. And I got Bryce flying everywhere nice.
What up, though?
Man, and Big AP on the ones and twos coming off of a vacation in paradise.
And we also got a guest in the building. We got Brian, a.k.a. as I know him as Neck Phones. My boy's in the building.
A.k.a. the Motown Cowboy.
A.k.a. the Motown Cowboy. The Motown Throwdown. You feel me? Yeah, let's go.
And look, before we do anything, I want to shout out my guy, Stick. Shout out Stick for this gift. This was a blessing. So Stick, y'all that are familiar with Detroit radio, no Stick from 955 days. He also runs Woodward, the sport that, or the network that I'm affiliated with, Woodward Heavyweights. Check us out, 5/7 every day. He gave me this gift, and it is an Eminem with the old English D, but it's an E, and all of the albums that he dropped as world championships, and it was right before Revival, so it was perfect timing.
Perfect timing before everything went really
But no. All jokes aside, man, shout out to Stick. This is honestly one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. So shout out to Stick. I'm very grateful for that.
It's a good piece
My
of
brother,
Detroit
I gotta
memorabilia.
absolutely. I gotta have Stick's one of them ones. I gotta have him on the episode. I regret that I didn't have him on when Eminem dropped, just because he's so Detroit. But I mean, he's a legend. He's interviewed Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Rihanna. Like he's a music head through and through. So you know he's a Detroit icon. So shout out to Stick for this. And man, I gotta get you on the podcast. But Stick, the only reason you're not on this podcast yet is because I am selecting the right time. So trust it's going to be the right time when you come on the podcast. But shout out to you for that. So I just wanted to start with thanks for that. This is definitely going to be in our studio design every week because this shit is cold. I'm not a hat guy, so I'll never wear this hat, but this will be a great fucking studio prop to build out the Rap Cave.
That is true. That is a strong choice of yours. I've never seen you wear a hat.
No, because I got beautiful hair. Why the fuck would I wear a hat?
You want to go strand for strand real quick? Let's.
You don't got bad hair. That's what. If I were you, I wouldn't rock a hat. I think hats are for people that are less fortunate with hair.
I feel attacked.
Personally.
I would say,
What?
You going after everybody else in here right now.
I don't get cuts because I'll be at work.
And
I got shit to do.
I'm just lazy and cheap.
I'm overdue for a cut right now.
I get out work at 7 o'clock. Barbershops be closed, man.
Hey, I work till 7. I work till 7 too.
Sure.
I get my cut next week. I'm not wearing a hat for 3 episodes.
Listen, all I'm saying is. Man,
he was looking at you when he said.
If you got beautiful hair, let the world know you got beautiful hair. That's my stance on it. We're gonna get to shit.
We'll see that in a couple years and see if their hairline match that beautiful hair.
Yeah, well, when I'm your age, when I'm 85, I'm gonna be losing. I'll still probably have a decent amount of hair.
Don't play with me.
Decent hair. I just want to ask this question to start off the podcast. What's first? GTA 6 or Roddy Ricch's album?
Hard to say.
Both keep getting pushed back, so.
Best tweet I ever seen in my life. When they said GTA is paying homage to Roddy Ricch.
His album might be on the game.
He might have his own station. Look.
He might. Hey.
I ain't going to tell you who has the station because it'll upset you. It'll upset you. But I've heard that somebody has a station.
It's
That was a moment of silence.
Yeah. For our fallen brothers.
For our fallen brothers. No. No, that's it. Genuine question. If you had to guess, so Rockstar has delayed it till November of 2026. It was originally May. Roddy Ricch has delayed his album 4 times, or 5. I can't keep track. 5 times. It has been since I believe like December of last year to now. It's still not available. I don't think Rockstar is going to fulfill their promise and drop in November of 2026. I feel like it's going to be spring of 2027.
I do think so because I read today, like I was reading like the statistics behind how this game has been. So every single day of development for this game is about $17 million worth of development cost. It's fucking, this game is insane. So the thing is that because Rockstar is the number one, they have they have GTA 5 is the number one highest selling piece of media of all time ever to exist. They have the money to play with to say, because if they drop and it doesn't fulfill, it's gonna ruin it'll fuck everything up. They need to deliver, and so they're calculating this.
They're calculating it too because the stock price just dropped today after they announced they're pushing everything back. So they know it's gonna go back up, but still, they're playing with their own money on this one. They got to deliver on this game.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If Rockstar stock dropped, I'm pushing all my money in that because I know GTA is gonna inflate the fuck out of that.
Oh hell yeah!
Speaking of cooked, or maybe cooked, Lil Baby has announced he is dropping a single every Wednesday for the rest of the year. After announcing
the world
he was
continued to
drop
turn.
like 3 albums this year.
Wait.
Like, this is crazy.
Wait.
Now wait.
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 I don't like that guy as much. But the last 2 songs he dropped, I think the G Herbo song wasn't bad. This last one, I heard like one play. It didn't sound. I think this is gonna help him experiment what he can do as a rapper like now, like in this era of his career. Because I think if he drops like singles, he can see what they like and what they don't like. Dropping like tapes and leak albums and whatnot, you can't really like. That's just too much work. So like dropping these little singles every Wednesday, whatever it's called, I think it'll help him get back into that mode. It might not be good, it might be good, but like he'll get to see what, people think like fast and not just, assuming what they all think.
Now, I want to ask as a fellow not fan of Lil Baby particularly, do you think he really has that much variety to him, or to where to try different things, but what different things do you expect? Like, I don't know. I don't see how to me, he seems like he's kind of reached his ceiling as far as how creatively, how far he can take things. Like, do you see him taking it further than what he's already done?
No, just go back to the basics. I mean, you can, the money talk, like the money, street shit, little R&B song in the middle. That's how he used to rock with. That's how he used to always work for him. He used to always work. He had the, freestyle shit when he first came out. Then the Drake song, a little Yes Indeed shit. Back to the street shit. Then he came out with the song with him and Gunna, the Close Friends, little R&B shit. The tape Drip Too Hard. Back to the street shit. Like, just do that. You don't got to be different. I think it's a little harder now because him and Gunna aren't cool. Him and Thug are whatever.
He don't got the camp that he had.
Yeah, his camp, like, this whole Wham shit, like, who hard is me? Like, if you was doing that shit 5-6 years ago, it would have made sense.
Yeah.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that are better than you right now.
Yeah, and Lil Baby, I'm not looking to Lil Baby for variety, but I'm like, do you think that he has the ability to still, like, wow people at this point with something that, I guess, stands out from everything else that he's done?
I don't think he does.
I think he can. I think I'll give him one more album.
I don't think he does. Only one rapper has ever done weekly drops. Only one big rapper has ever done weekly drops and actually worked, and it was Kanye West. And I feel like Lil Baby was once on. He was doing Elvis Presley numbers. He was doing insane numbers. I think that this is a telltale sign of an artist that is in a catastrophic free fall, and I love Lil Baby, and I hope I'm wrong in this, but I've seen a bunch of artists that I like adopt this method of I'm dropping a song every week, and I'm not going to say him, but he stole my grass wall and started a podcast. But I'm still not going to say him because I still got love for him. But I've seen this blueprint before, and it almost never ends well. The only person that has ever pulled it off, even remotely close, is Kanye West.
Well, I think it's a little different though because like it's Kanye West. Like people can say whatever they want about him. Like he's gonna get the clicks they're gonna go to anyway. Baby,
that's what I mean.
Baby has legit like had to lose his fans. He's been up here. He's lost that. So like I think him doing this, and the first 2 singles were not bad. And I'm like, I haven't liked Baby in a long time.
Not bad or good.
For him, okay, the first G Herbo song was cool. I fucked with it. This last one, it's a little R&B, money talk shit. It was cool. For me, that's good because I haven't enjoyed his music in so long.
At least you enjoyed it.
Yes. Right. So like, I think like I give it maybe 5 weeks.
All right, Birdie. What about you?
I think all Lil Baby gotta do is just pull a ride wave, like just make a whole sad album. The shit gonna hit.
You know,
the shit gonna hit. He ain't got enough close friends.
You know how I forget.
He ain't got enough close friends. He got too many We Paid verses.
Like be sad, nigga.
Sometimes. What Jay was saying? No, Rod Wave ain't allowed to be happy, dog. No,
bro. Because the moment he get happy, his career's over.
He's not gonna hit like that, but Lil Baby, like he still got that ability, and he ain't really like leverage his emotional songs like that in his career. So I feel like it would be a perfect time to just say how you feel, and you know what I'm saying, say what's going on in the state of his career. A little interpersonal, Lil Baby could still probably rock.
Because one of his biggest songs to this day is the Bigger Picture. And that was, to me, that was a record that like I really actually I actually really appreciated that because I appreciated somebody stepping out of their box and doing that for what it was. But at the do you want to challenge me on that? Is that
he didn't get
is
the
that what
picture
coming from like us? We don't need that from him. I don't like the. He's seen the moment, and I get it. Like the political, like he wanted to promote black. That's fine, but like that was the craziest PR stunt ever.
Well,
ever since that shit happened.
Okay, so
it was a cool song.
I will shoot your bail. I will shoot your bail in that, yes, because he went on interviews and saying I'm not gonna do another Bigger Picture because that's not me, and so. Well, I can see from a perspective of like that does look like that's a let me do this for the moment thing. I still appreciate it because of the simple fact of that I know Lil Baby's audience spans far and wide, and the message in that song is a message that I would like out there. And so I'm looking at it from a glass half full perspective. I'm looking at it from a like, hey, hopefully it reaches people. Hopefully it does like positive. That's how I'm looking at it. So I'm never gonna knock an artist for doing that for that reason. That's how I feel about it.
Okay, I mean, I guess
do you disagree?
I mean, he can make whatever type of music he wants.
Right.
I agree. I don't need that from Lil Baby, and I'm I guess more of a cynical person in nature. Like I don't like blatantly inspiration or blatantly like this type of song. If the moment hits right, then it seems it integrates perfectly. Like All Right, integrating into the Black Lives Matter movement. Like that was just like a seamless thing. This was like, oh, I'm gonna try to talk about and capture this moment right here, and it's just like.
See, I don't know, cause this is where I feel like, and this is why I like Lil Baby the way I like Lil Baby, is that I feel like I didn't expect this to be a full convo, but I like Lil Baby for I think he has the perfect balance, and this is gonna sound like a crazy comparison. So I'm
It
just
already sounds
so I'm
crazy.
just
We're about to go off the deep
so I'm not gonna compare him to that artist. I'm gonna just say this. I think Lil Baby is one of those artists that strikes the perfect balance between talking tough but being vulnerable. Like I look at Emotionally Scarred, I look at all these records that Lil Baby does, and there is that certain inflection in his voice that has like a pain to it that for me as a listener and my ears registered. And so that's why I felt like that record wasn't a record I was expecting from Lil Baby. That wasn't a record that I would have put money on existing. But I appreciate it because I do think that there was some genuineness, and again I appreciate just that message getting out there.
I'm visit it.
Yes.
See.
Personally.
To finish it, like I don't want to keep going about
Yeah.
it. It's just like
Agree to disagree
if
is
it
fine.
does, yeah. I just feel like if nothing, I think it was the George Floyd thing that happened.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, that song never comes out.
Right.
Like,
I get
and
it.
I don't like the genuine aspect.
But I like those timestamp moments.
I don't think it was genuine though, because it's like
That's exactly-
he hasn't done anything like that like ever, not even remotely close. So
That-
it was
that's
a good.
what-
It was PR wise, it's great, because like.
Okay.
But like,
Lightning in a
And
bottle,
that's where we disagree.
I just wanted to
is that I feel like it worked for me. I can see why other people would look at it in a cynical way. So I'm not going to disagree
I just
with
think
anybody that argues that.
like, Lil Baby obviously isn't somebody you really go to evoke emotion. So the vulnerability side of it, I would disagree. I don't like anyone could say, oh, this thing I went through was really hard and look how it changed me and whatever. But like, is that actual vulnerability, or is that just, it's clickbait through words at the end of the day of saying, okay, this is a human emotion that people feel, and so I'm going to capitalize off that. Like, to me, like, Lil Baby does not strike me as a vulnerable artist at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's my ears.
maybe
that's my
maybe
opinion.
I'm wrong. I'm not gonna fuck around and find out because I don't care to listen
Well,
to Lil
and I
Baby.
think
I hope
I'm-
the best for him, but
Well,
I'm cool with being the minority. On
I
that.
think the thing about, to bring it back to kind of your main point though, is this is a chance for Lil Baby, because even though you said it hasn't worked for a lot of other artists, it actually has in some regards. Like, it's a way to keep their name out there. Kanye was just coming off the whole Taylor Swift thing. We didn't know what My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was going to be. So we got to see kind of the opulence with his guest features, and we had heard about the studio sessions, and then when he started dropping the Good Fridays, we got to see like, oh, these are the guest features who are there. This is the opulence in production. There was so much more.
and then that leads to Cruel Summer, and but that's just, if you don't have that ideation of it.
But I mean, I was gonna say, I feel like other artists have used that, and again, it's not as big as that was. But I mean, I remember when Megan Thee Stallion was about to drop, and she dropped her Meg Mondays, and she would just freestyle and drop a video, which definitely helped get the views. But it got people interested for what was going to be her actual single. I've seen this work before, and I think for Lil Baby, all it takes is for one of these songs to kind of pop off, and then he's talking about now you have an actual album rollout.
now
I feel you, but Lil Baby don't got the pop that Meg got.
the point to wrap this, I guess, or a question that I want to pose is, do you think that Lil Baby's style of music, the way that he makes music, do you think that a lot of it, or his specific career, has taken a fall in the way that the style of music that he makes has become kind of disposable in a sense, to where it's not, it doesn't stand out as much anymore when it's surrounded by a lot of very similar, different, same but different type of music. And that's what, like, that's the way that I think when it comes to Lil Baby, is like, I don't expect him to be like this insane, versatile, different artist or whatever, but his wave kind of got outshadowed by a ton of people doing similar things to what he did.
I won't say outshadowed. I would just say it got drowned out.
That's more what I meant.
To me, I still feel like Lil Baby is the cream of the crop of that sound. But the problem is that so many people are doing that sound, so you can get this wherever. So if Lil Baby isn't giving you that depth, that I talk about on Emotionally Scarred, on what all of my turn was littered with. Like, you
then
don't,
there's nothing to go to
yeah,
it for.
yeah, then you don't have anything to go to it for, because when he dropped his album, It's Only Me, I had very high expectations for it. It didn't deliver because it
was fast. It was hip hop fast food.
Yeah,
you could go and get the same. You can go anywhere.
Fast food,
it's fast food.
Exactly.
Right now, his music is fast food.
It'll keep you fed. It's not terrible, but it's not the best thing you've ever eaten.
Now, can I say one other thing that'll piss everybody off? Because I genuinely didn't understand this take until today. It hit me today, years old, on the timeline when I saw somebody else on the timeline. I didn't think I needed to pause that, because who gets hit on the timeline? It was just funny
how slick it was under the breath.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I appreciate you looking out. So you guys know how I felt when it comes to Drake. I feel like the music has had a bit of a fall off over the last couple of years, and I'm not saying that is bad, but it just isn't that peak Drake. And so what I have found is that this Twitter user, and I wish I could credit him, but I honestly don't have it offhand, so my apologies. But he made a post about this girl named Baby M has been like Drake's muse for the last like several albums, and he pulled up like songs and clips, and he kind of tied it all together, and it perfectly explains the fall off to me. Because
who's this woman?
She's gorgeous. Absolutely. But
is it the girl with the double quarter pounder BBL? That shit extend to the metaverse.
Pounders.
I don't know if it's that. All I know is this woman is gorgeous.
I think I know who you're talking about.
However,
about 4 photos of her. She got BBL to the.
However, this girl is just another beautiful vixen. Mm-hmm. And I think about what Drake and the Drake music that I loved, who that was tailored to, and that was tailored to Rihanna. Mm-hmm. And there is just a different class between Rihanna and a regular vixen. And that makes sense to me why the music, because Drake has always made music for the women. That is why I love Drake. That is why I appreciate Drake, is because I love to have music about women. That is my shit. But the Drake music has disappointed me because it's like you got like one line in there that I really like, or you got like one moment in the song that I really like, but you don't have that same level that you had earlier, where I was like gravitating to every single line, every single verse.
I think that,
and it's the difference is that he was writing about Rihanna.
You're telling me,
and
Drake's
now he's writing about this girl.
Was just writing songs about Rihanna.
No, it wasn't.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I disagree with that.
Bro, like,
I disagree.
I was just waiting for it.
I think.
I was waiting for you to get a response.
No, because
not that it hasn't happened, but like up until For All the Dogs, it's been about Rihanna the whole fucking time.
No,
I don't.
No, up until Views, it's been about Rihanna.
Up until Views, that was 10 years ago.
I don't know.
Exactly, and that's specifically where you and I disagree about More Life. You and I disagree about Scorpion. There are these levels where there is this drop off, and there is a drop off in women inspiration.
Yeah,
and that to me genuinely makes sense. And I'm not, and this is not a shit on Drake by any means. This is me coming to a realization of why I feel the way I feel about Drake. Is because I think you can look at it. You can look at a Rihanna, a beautiful woman that's a singer, that's fucking talented as all hell, that's on the pace to be a billionaire. That's like she checks every box that you would ever want for a woman.
But you have
and then you're Drake, and then you get to this point where you are Drake. You are Drake, okay? You can get any fucking woman you want on this planet. And it becomes to a point where it's like when you can get every woman you want, what's the chase? What's the thing that's feeding me? What's the thing that's making me, that's driving me? And you don't have that same motivation. And I feel like that's what it is with Drake. Is I've always felt a laziness when it comes to his last several albums, and not in that it's like you can point to it. Like Certified Lover Boy, I don't even count because we know it's documented that half of those records were years old before they ever saw the light of day. So that was definitely like demo tapes. Dark Lane demo tapes, again, fucking demos. Like he's been dropping demos, but even beyond that, when he's done new material, it hasn't stuck with me. And it's because Drake has achieved the status in life that, God bless him as a man, I respect, but you can get anything you want. So now you're at this point where you don't have that same edge. You don't have that same focus when you're writing.
To a degree, but I'll tell you right now is that a lot of R&B singer, writing about relationships and women, a lot of the time it's not a direct one-to-one comparison. It's a generalization of what goes on, which is why I don't buy that it was about Rihanna and then it wasn't, because from day one, although certain songs you could say were focused about Rihanna, but no matter what, Drake from day one, it wasn't always, every song wasn't about her or
I agree,
whatever.
But his best performances were.
See, that's debatable because like he said, funny, it's just Drake had every girl. He is girls you find on Instagram. Yeah, this song is about her on this day, whatever year. It's always a random girl. Like Georgia Smith was a girl at one point. Like he was writing songs about her. It's just like Serena Williams, and it was the Rihanna run. I love her.
It's like that's a
Georgia Smith. I'd follow her twice if I could.
That's an all pro. That's an all pro right there. First team All NBA.
Yeah. I'll give you my account.
But yeah, I don't think the Rihanna shit was like, it was a
at
phase.
Chris Adams, the A is a B, second B.
I think it's a fact.
It was a phase. It was a phase.
But even then, it wasn't every song.
It was so many girls probably that he songs about.
You generalize the idea of relationships in writing songs about relationships.
I agree.
His
but I
best
think
performances right now, one of them, like 2-3 of them ain't got nothing to do with Rihanna. Like fucking what's the shit song Take Care where he do the he do every verse about a different girl on that bitch.
Is it not Shot For Me? That wasn't it.
No, it's like 09 in your basement. I'm in love with. You know what I'm talking about? Is it doing it wrong? That's not doing it wrong.
On Take Care?
Yeah.
The real her? No,
not the real her.
Can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
But that was like, bro. He got too many songs about too many different bitches to just like even just pinpoint the one bitch. Like,
that's what I mean. I'm not gonna say it didn't have an influence, but I don't buy that has anything to do
I know,
with
but hold on. Let's be.
And I get what you're saying. Like you saying that was his best era when he was fucking with Rihanna, whatever. I get you saying that. Not every song, obviously not, but at this time the bitch he was fucking with, I guess, gave him this inspiration, whatever. Fuck, but I don't know. I don't really see it like that either. I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel
kind of like
I just feel like in my mind it makes a perfect like Drew and Picasso, right? Like I love the idea of that song. I love the moments of that song where he isolates the beat and he talks about like I seen your man last night, you didn't score, blah blah. Like I like every idea that Drake had in that song, but the execution of it, the words, the production, it just doesn't hit the same way a Drake female record hits, like a Redemption, like a whatever, and so to me it's like, yes, of course, like Drake has always been making music about like it's never been specifically about women, but we know there's been situations where you have multiple women, but you have your eye on like one, like you have your focus on one, and to
The
me,
one you can't have.
yeah, the one you can't have. That was a chase. That was a. But now that chase is over. She's happily with Rocky. She's doing this, doing that, whatever. Like, and I feel like that is a perfect amalgamation of Drake, and not only a slight to Drake in that like Rihanna is gone, but it's also that Drake just continued to elevate into where it's boring that you have that you can have like these women that are like complete beautiful vixens, but like when you have that constantly, it's like you have to identify that one chase. And I feel like he hasn't been able to identify that one chase.
Quick rebuttal to that. So what about Future then? How do you feel about Future in this case? Because he talks about like he's had a crazy roster, but Future to the
can't pinpoint. Yeah,
you can never tell. Like, do you think that's for Future too? If you can think off the top of your head right now, or do you?
And I think that makes perfect sense because to me, Future is inconsistent with his love songs, in my opinion.
2 points. Is it "Look What You've Done"?
Mm-hmm.
That's the song that you're thinking of, and yeah. But then like where.
But agree or disagree.
But respectfully, where I feel the argument falls flat is then how does that account for the songs that you dislike equally or whatever on that aren't love songs? What about the bangers that aren't about a specific or whatever, like, you know, that kind of thing? If you're equally as disappointed in that, how can you attest it to just being not having the vixen or the muse?
So let me explain that, because that to me is so where I go to Drake for is mainly women music. Like, I go to Drake for the women music. But the other portion of it, I've identified in my earlier statements, in that we know that Certified Lover Boy is full of songs that were done for years, and he just put this feature on it, put that feature on it, and called it a day. Because why? He's been trying to get out of his contract so he can get more money, so he can get more leverage with UMG, and that's part of the reason that him and UMG have this tension. And if you want to believe it, that's why the whole Drake Kendrick beef, whatever, you can go down that conspiracy rabbit. I think Conspiracy rabbit hole. Sorry.
Wascally Wabbit.
I just pictured the clock and the rabbit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But
duck season, wabbit season.
But no, you can go through that, and to me, I look at the non like the non like women records. Look, Drake is a very talented artist, and so he has been releasing these records that will go because he is Drake and he can write a good song in his sleep. And so what happens is that I think he's been doing that for several albums in order to get out of his deal, to create himself leverage to then do what he wants to do, either independently or entirely or with more power within UMG. And that's why you've seen look at the last string of records. Scorpion drops. What do you say on Scorpion? As soon as this album drops, some out of the deal, in D'Angelo or in the house playing D'Angelo, how does it feel?
Yeah, it was a double
and
whatever.
Right? Sure. But that's not nothing. That's not nothing when Drake says that. So then look at everything that's happened since then. He's dropped Certified Lover Boy. He's dropped Dark Lane Demo Tapes. He's dropped Honestly Nevermind. Oh, this is the album. Americans, you may not fuck with this, but overseas, you guys will fuck with this. He has dropped nothing but tailor-made projects for other people, for other sounds, for other regions. Look at Her Loss as an example. He is some sexy songs for you. he has dropped consistently since Scorpion. He has dropped filler albums.
So,
And that is so that speaks to me of that I'm trying to fulfill my obligations so I can best myself as a businessman. And I don't hate that. I respect that. But I'm gonna judge the art that is presented. And that's why I've always been critical. But
for sure.
That's what it is.
Okay, so a couple things real quick. I think to kind of button up your argument, I'm not saying this is what I agree with, but I do think you're not just talking about – I think you're talking about not just the songs about women, but when he has a chase, when he has a Rihanna to go after, his pen is sharper, he has something more to write for.
Absolutely.
As opposed
we
to –
all have reasons to work harder.
Yeah, and when he doesn't, he's lazy. I think that is – but I think you're talking about part of Drake's – my thing with Drake, and I think part of the issue is – one of the things he always said is like, I'm not one of these artists that's going to leave you out here without some slaps at the year. You know, he's trying to release music every year. Right. One of the great things, and we talk about music and albums, why your debut album matters so much because that is your entire life story up to that point. And on Drake's rise, trying to get to be the number one hip hop artist, the number one artist in America, essentially, that's most streams.
Great point.
He's always having like some life experience and stuff to go after.
But not an entire life's worth like that debut album.
Not an entire life's worth.
That's why the sophomore album is always the hardest fucking album to make because you're covering X amount of years in the first one. Now you're covering the time between them.
Your time between that, and then for a lot of artists,
technically sophomore.
But a lot of artists are also being pushed by their label.
Great album.
To me, it feels like Drake's like actual debut, even if it wasn't. But
still, I think okay, for him, that's his. You know, he has a lot of different lanes he's trying to fill. I think that with him trying to do so much so often, and like you said, some of it was old, some of it was demos, but now he's really kind of at a point where his life was at least up until just recently was at the highest it could possibly be. So from year to year, there's really not much else to talk about. There's really not much else to strive for, and I think you can be a little bit lazy. So I think that the thing that we're all kind of waiting to see is after this whole lawsuit stuff, after this whole thing with Kendrick, after kind of that, where's his
That's
pen?
Why I'm so excited.
Where's his pen at? Where's his pen? Where's his fire?
He's historically done his best when he is challenged.
There's your challenge.
And there has never been a better challenge than right now, brother.
Yeah.
You can go back. The last good challenge you had was ironically the same person 13 years ago. When Good Kid, Mad City dropped, and all of a sudden, it was a challenge of like, oh, wow, who's this overnight darling?
The narrative shifted. The narrative has shifted.
Because J. Cole was never going to bother you. Jay-Z said, hey, Drake, how about you help J. Cole out? He needs a hit. Jay-Z said that.
Yeah.
Like Cole said that in an interview. He literally said that Jay-Z was in a room with him and Drake and other people, and he goes, as he's walking out, he goes, hey, Drake, bless my boy Cole with a feature. He needs it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So that was the type of level that Drake was operating at.
And he was on that rise where Drake's not looking at his numbers in comparison to J. Cole's or Lil Baby's or anything like that. J. Cole was saying, how do my album sales compare this year to Taylor Swift's and to the fucking Eagles discography and the Beatles discography? Got more
upper echelon.
I got more slaps than the Beatles. He's no longer going after hip hop. He's going after world domination.
Drake was
as a concept.
From 2009 to 2012, Drake was like in a class of his own as like, this is the next new guy, and there is nothing else. Oh, Wale, Big Sean.
But I mean,
we're gonna get excited about those guys.
No,
fucking
your mom,
Drake is Drake.
Your mom, your grandma, everyone knows Taylor Swift. Your auntie in fucking rural Wisconsin, like all of them knew Drake. They may not know Lil Baby. They know I don't like hip hop, but they know who Drake is. Drake was on got to a point of pure upper echelon superstardom. And then he's still trying. So then once you live that for a couple years, what new experience you really got to share with me? Yeah, we know you got all the baddest women.
Yeah, none of it's worldly.
Now we know you can buy anything you want. You can open up your own. You can buy ownership stake in a team. What do you have to share? You got to think. Jay-Z, what Jay-Z kind of said, okay, I'm going to step back. When did he come back out? Oh, because you guys know that I cheated on Beyonce. Let me tell you how I grew as a man. That's what made 444, and that's what made it as impactful as it was.
That's an incredible flex. Cheating on Beyonce is still being married. That's
you
crazy.
also have. Yeah, that's. Yeah, pissed me off for real. Yeah, that's crazy.
But
no, I feel that for sure because like once you
because I'm cheating on Beyonce too.
But you know what Jay-Z did well on that album that we still haven't particularly seen from any other artist who's been in the same caliber of being one of the biggest artists of all time and having to make a mature album is that he approached it maturely.
Yes.
This is not trying to reclaim his youth. This is a grown man making a grown man album.
And it's when you look back, what was his album before that? Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and that didn't land.
Because that was that transitionary period of him still trying to relate.
Yes, he's like, I'm gonna make some music that the kids are gonna like, and I'm gonna release it with the Samsung. It's like it didn't hit
on either end.
It didn't hit on either end because it wasn't authentic, and Jay-Z didn't have anything new to say at that point. After the whole Lemonade and everything, Jay-Z had some shit to say, and as a grown man, we needed to hear it. I know I talk about it all the time, but Little Brother had been away for so many years. I think to make it more relatable for y'all, Clips and Push, like in Malice and Pusha T, when you have that break, you have more to talk about. Mm-hmm. You got more subject matter. Yeah. Right now, Drake is trying to release a slap. I'm going to leave y'all with a slap every summer. Maybe we don't, man. Maybe, and this is what I said after the beef, maybe take some time, experience some life, and then come back and talk to me about it.
Speaking of the beef.
I mean, if I got my ass whooped in the elevator, I might have a lot to say, too.
Exactly.
Boldy James is a good example. How many times can you be on McNichols?
McNichols just sounds fake. Shout out McNichols.
Goddamn, bro. I get it. You on Livernois.
I'm in the lodge with it.
Speaking of royalty, speaking of SZA. Mm-hmm. So she announced that in an interview that she stayed out of the Drake and Kendrick beef
for the GQ interview. Okay.
She stayed out of it. She was on a fucking global tour with the op.
And while we were also during that, they had the deposition being played, intermediary, I can't even say the word right now, in between the goddamn sets where they're basically making fun of Drake suing them.
Bro, I'm just saying. I love SZA. I would love to misuse my platform and put SZA in a great light. But at the same time,
I thought he was about to go somewhere else.
I gotta be real.
To do that for TDE artists, I'll tell you that much.
I'm definitely not. And dude, come on, bro. This is like the most outrageous thing I've ever heard.
Here's the deal, and I honestly believe that maybe in her mind she thinks she did.
No.
I think there's a portion of her in her mind that actually believes that's like, no, I'm still cool with Drake. I just also went on the tour with Kendrick and did all. It's like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Because there are people who legitimately, because I know people in life who I'm talking to who are like in between disputes and stuff. And they're like, yeah, I stayed independent. I'm like, no, you didn't. You clearly did not. You clearly picked a side. That's fine. Don't have to outwardly say, hey, I like one or the other. I was like, whatever. I think in her mind she kind of believes it, but that's not how it appeared. And sometimes appearance is reality.
Birdie, dunk on her, please, because this is terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever heard. This is terrible.
Bro, this bitch delusional, bro. Bro, I don't even want.
That's like you know that video of Bootleg Kev when he was like, "Yeah, they offered me $5 million to play for that college. I turned it down." No, they didn't offer you $5 million, bro.
No, you didn't.
Not to play college ball.
No,
that's crazy.
No, I mean, I think we can all agree that whatever she has in her mind, what she's told herself, is not the truth. Perception, in a lot of cases, is reality.
Off a rocker.
Yeah.
People lie to themselves every day and believe it.
Exactly. That's the truth.
That shit is nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Like Lil Baby being a good rapper.
Damn. Shots fired.
Lying.
Well, at least we know
one
that
of us
Ace
is
Hood
telling
cares.
us truth, and it ain't him.
What the fuck Ace Hood got to say to Tommy?
God damn it. God damn it. This sign in isn't linked to me. All right. Anyways. Grammy nominations.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Grammys. Who gonna win this year?
Grammy nominations. So we had fun on the Rap Game podcast. Shout out to Mr. 1800 Parlay. Shout out to Birdie for the help with the odds. We had fun. And we crafted our own odds for this Grammy conversation. And we went through everything. We went through hip hop, R&B, so everything. Check out our page. We got live odds there. You can't gamble, but one day you will be able to gamble through the Rap Cave podcast. That is a dream. But
Rap Game, sponsored by sports books.
That is such a funny dream to have. I just hope people can gamble through us.
Hey, Chauncey, hit us up.
hey, that's a beautiful dream. If you know how much money is in gambling, that's a beautiful dream. But but we did our conversation. So early Grammy predictions for the categories and Grammy snubs. Like, so what are the people that you expect to have Grammy noms that didn't, and overall Grammy predictions? I'll start with you, Birdie. What's your overall takeaway from the Grammys nominations, I should say?
Pretty Grammy list. Rap wise, obviously I didn't pay attention to everything else. Rap wise, everything seemed pretty easily. Could have guessed they would have been on the list, from Glorilla, Tyler Creator, Clips, Kendrick.
So you're not shocked about Cardi not being on it at all, despite being one of the biggest albums of the year?
No.
I don't see him doing well Grammy-wise, per se.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't see how you didn't get Cardi on this ballot.
Well,
Because it's all fucking ancient people dealing with it.
It's the Billboard card, and I just want to say, just so everyone knows, too, the albums that were actually nominated for Best Rap Album, the Clips, basically, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Glorilla, Glorious, J.I.D., God Does Like Ugly, Kendrick Lamar, GMX, and Tyler, the Creator, Chromacopia.
I can punt 2 albums for Playboy Cardi.
You can what?
I can punt 2 albums for Playboy Cardi in that.
2 would sound like 5 to me.
What were the? Okay, in the Grammy nominating time, there's a window. So yeah, who did you guys think
he's
was
eligible in that window?
Yeah, he was. I know one of them was for sure.
And he did numbers in that window. I don't understand how. Okay, I get it. Tyler is a Grammy darling. I get that he fits the mold, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I Am Music.
If it was going to be nominated, I thought I Am Music
versus Chromacopia and Glorilla, Glorious, I should say. Yeah, no, the math ain't mathin'. Playboy Cardi, like, at the bare minimum,
I don't think he would have.
Grammy
I don't think he would have won. But I thought
something.
I thought that I Am Music would have been nominated.
Yes.
I was a little bit more surprised by Glorilla.
You're not winning. You're not winning. This comes down to GNX versus Clips. That's going to be a conversation.
I'm glad he's not on there, honestly. I hate seeing albums on there that just look like a waste of space. Like, why is God Don't Like Ugly in here in comparison to these other albums?
Thank you. Punt that shit to the moon.
You know
Was Chance's album too late?
Like a free space.
Yes.
Chances album was too late. What about?
Wait.
Now,
Actually,
does
let's
get listed somewhere else. Does it get
actually,
listed
Chris,
on
can
top?
you look up the release date of Chance's album?
It was August. I know.
Oh, so then it might have actually been eligible.
No,
and
I
then
don't.
it didn't
it was
get
right around my
nominated.
birthday. I remember.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was eligible.
No, because usually a Grammy deadline is in September.
There's the submission dates in September, but the eligibility actually ends before.
August 15th. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
he
might have been eligible
he missed the
and just
window.
didn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, missed the window. Okay.
Well, no, like missed the window is in like he was eligible, he didn't get it, he's cooked.
I mean, the only two surefire answers were Tyler and Kendrick. Everyone else, I mean, it was kind of up in the air, but I'm not really.
Clips.
Oh, and Clips, but not really surprised by it.
Tyler,
I think Clips
I'll
and
tell you.
Kendrick like the only two for me.
yeah,
Given
Tyler,
I didn't
Tyler,
listen to
Tyler
Tyler's
ain't
shit,
got a chance
I
in
just
hell.
He's not winning.
people always say his music is like great before I even listen to it. So when I do, it's like
Chance or Tyler?
Tyler. They're all. I never really. People never really downplay his shit.
Uh-huh.
It's cool to me, but like the hype sometimes people just ruin it before I get to play it. So it's like.
Yeah, you don't even get a chance to form an opinion.
So I mean, he's always in nomination, so I'm not shocked by that. JID, I don't know how the fuck that got on there.
He should not be.
I don't know how the hell that
And
mediocre
Glorilla,
album.
like they had to pick a woman to go on there, I guess maybe.
That's
but,
what they did.
And I love Glow,
That's
man.
what they did.
I love her to death.
I love
man.
her too.
But
Tyler's not winning, but at least it's understandable of him being there, being in the like. I don't. It's fun.
JID and Glorilla, yeah.
it was predictable for like
People
two of
like that
those.
Glorilla.
I love her.
I
but
love her.
Cardi
I love her
coulda-
too.
Cardi could have took one of those spots easily, and I'm not as.
Well, I think Cardi dropped after the submission date.
No,
that
It
album
When was
been
Cardi?
out,
When
bro.
was
early
Cardi?
in the summer.
Yeah, Cardi was before.
What was it? June 14th?
March 14th.
March
No,
14th?
no, album.
March 14th.
Yeah.
The album wasn't in March. Brother, the album was in September.
September of what?
Cardi's
Cardi
album?
B?
No,
Cardi
Car-
B?
no.
When I
Playboy
say
Cardi.
Cardi, I'm not
Oh,
talking
Playboy-
about. I'm not.
sorry.
I'm not talking about.
Sorry,
Steph
Playboy
Fonz
Cardi.
I'm
mistress.
talking about Playboy.
Yeah, no, Playboy Cardi should have been nominated.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Not-
Yeah, no, I've
I
been
thought
saying
that's what we were
that.
talking about the whole time.
I've been.
Cardi B's album has no right being there.
Yeah.
That. What the fuck? What nomination? She don't even know nomination
I've
for
been.
this album.
I've been saying that. Yeah, that's why I started this conversation off. Is that Playboy Cardi wasn't nominated, and I think that was a shame.
I think he's the biggest.
I think
snub on
he's
this.
the biggest
I think
snub.
the reason that Glorilla made it is because enough of her songs were being used in other categories. Like she's also nominated for best rap song. So again, I think because of that. No. So the best rap songs, if you guys want to move, is Clips and John Legend, Voices of Fire.
Shout out.
Also, The Birds Don't Sing.
Yeah, that's Birds Don't Sing. Yeah.
So they got two on there. Dolce's Anxiety, which passed. Glorilla's TGIF, which I don't think should be nominated for best rap song for the year. Kendrick Lamar featuring Lefty Gunplay, TV Off. Tyler, the Creator featuring Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne, Sticky. So that's the best rap song category.
Yeah. That one's tough.
Over that clip song and fucking what else? What was the song?
That
I
one-
definitely put that Glorilla in there
Tyler's,
over
that
that.
Okay,
Tyler song is
okay.
nice too.
If
That-
I
that-
if I
that
if
is
I
a
have
good-
to
that's
if
a
I
good song. It's a fun song.
if I have
It's
to
fun.
be if I have to be a Grammy voter, I think what's gonna win that is Anxiety.
Okay.
That wouldn't be my pick.
Yeah,
But
I was
that
going to say,
would-
I could see that easily being the pick.
But
So-
Anxiety is the one, and that's why I think
But-
you put the odds with Anxiety being the favorite. I like that because
Anxiety is
I think-
definitely the
If
favorite.
she wins, though, it's going to be fucking detrimental to her career in the sense that everyone's going to be like, "See, this is exactly what we talked about."
You think she's going to get that Macklemore treatment?
If she does win that, because industry plant, da 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 da, this and that,
That shit is so garbage. That shit pissed me off. Doechii worked her ass off. She caught lightning in a bottle.
I'm not saying
and-
she hasn't been pushed, but as far as industry
And
plant,
yes,
I
she
think
got
there's a
pushed.
backlash
She got
already.
marketed because a label saw money in her and marketed her.
Right.
And that is a flaw. Are you kidding me? Every superstar that's ever existed in rap got marketed.
So I guess I just want to go around and just ask for that list. So Voice of Fire, Birds Don't Sing, Anxiety, TGIF, TV Off, and Sticky. What is your
Pick.
who should win and who will win?
All right. I think Anxiety will win. I think it's just got too much momentum. I think what should win artistically I think it should be Birds Don't Sing. Personally.
Hell no.
I love that song. That song hits me. That song you know, it reminds me of my grandfather. That is a very, the words in there are very sharp.
What you think, Bird?
Why ain't you answer? Why you gotta pass up to me like you the host or some
What
shit?
you think, Bird?
Jalen, what you think?
I'm on.
I don't know.
I got
my answer.
I ain't want to answer. Go ahead, Bird.
I tried to kill him.
I'll take it first. Then y'all go off of me. All I'm saying is, I think marginally it's easy for Kendrick to win because he is the Grammy darling.
This is
On
the
top
one
of
he's
having
losing.
A successful album. It's kind of too easy, especially when you're up against something like Glorilla or whatever.
He's
Personally,
losing this one.
If you're asking me, look, I mean, I am a little biased being a Tyler fan. Chromacopia is my favorite Tyler album. Do I think it's going to win? No. If it was my Grammys, it probably would. But,
Oh, so for this one, we're doing for the best rap song between Birds Don't Sing, Anxiety, TGIF, TV Off, and Sticky. Who should win? Who will win?
Probably TV off the fucking mustard shit, honestly, because it got memeified. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's winning.
We can't think
So
it.
you think that's who will win?
I think that's who will win. Would I prefer Sticky to win in that? It's ironic that it's the same artist, but TV off. It got Fortnited.
I would bet.
It got memeified.
I know. I would bet that
Sorry,
just.
too, though.
I would bet
you're
that
right.
just
That
gut
did,
feeling.
That did too, but enough people hate that more. I think.
I hate that damn song.
See,
But it's not the people. Remember, it's the rap selection that comes in first, and then it's the total Billboard voters who come and actually do it, and that's a song they know.
I think they gonna get that shit to. I think they gonna give it to Clips.
I hope.
I
so.
would prefer TGIF and Sticky. I like those two. I know I'm in the minority for this one, but
I like DJ.
I think they're gonna give it to Push and Malice. But I guess.
Did you make a prediction?
You said what should win and
Who will win and who should win?
Man, fuck that. Just make a prediction.
I think TV Off should win and Anxiety might win, but I really think TV Off should win only because I feel like that was definitely way more outside than any of them songs was. For Anxiety was a viral trend more than it was people actually playing it. I don't really think people was actually playing it as opposed to TV Off. So
Yeah, you are. I could see because honestly, I didn't even think about that at first. But yeah, Anxiety was strictly a TikTok song.
Yeah, I don't think it really made it outside of TikTok.
At least TV Off had
other than
TV
radio, obviously, but radio,
TV Off had the two sides of it being memeified, but also people actually listening to it. Yeah,
I don't. If I had to rank them, I would rank TV Off third. I'm doing Birds Don't Sing and Anxiety over TV Off. I think TV Off is a cool record, but I don't think it's like that. Did you want to jump to album of the year? Rap album.
I don't
of the
see
year?
why Birds Don't Sing would be one.
I think
beautiful
I was gonna
song.
say
It's a
from my side of it,
beautiful song,
I
but it's
love
just
the song, but it's surprising that it's in the category.
I feel like it gotta hold some type of weight. It don't really
I think the weight is in the art, and that's why I like it. So
But we're talking about
That's-
the Grammys, not
right, I know,
Yeah.
I know. So that's why to go back to it. My answer that should win is Birds. My answer that will win is Anxiety.
and I agree with you. TV Off is my favorite song of the list. I think Birds
It's not
should
even my
win,
favorite.
and I think Anxiety will. All right, so we can do the same thing for, again, our best rap album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, who I think Clips is going to have a big Grammys. Glorious, God Does Like Ugly, GNX, and Chromacopia.
I am very, very suspicious of this vote. I think that Kendrick is not going to win.
I agree.
Because I think that the Clips is doing everything.
And here's
that traditional media wants. And I think that when you look at this historically, all I'm gonna say is this: the voting eligibility starts December 12th, and there's been a lot of talk about a GNX Deluxe, and I don't believe in that shit because I don't think Kendrick does the whole I'm gonna drop records after. He did it one time with Untitled Unmastered.
The eligibility is it starts August 31st, the year before.
I know, but the voting window starts December 12th through January 6th or whatever. And so Kendrick has been very, very quiet outside of his tour. And what I'm saying is that I don't think that there's any music coming. I don't think that at all. But I think that if music drops from Kendrick, it will be in that December range. And I think that if that music drops in December, that means that he knows that this Grammy is not a given.
Well,
and he is trying to stomp on that and execute and make sure that he wins that.
Well, here's the thing about that. It doesn't make it. It's not going to be eligible. It has to be. It's even from a deluxe.
It doesn't.
It
has
to be
it's
released.
Voters. Though.
It's a voters.
Here's
the thing.
Though.
Here's my thing.
If Kendrick drops a deluxe December 12th, the day that cover your ears. The day that Grammy voting starts. You're telling me that's although those songs aren't eligible. Although those songs don't mean shit, they are not. You're telling me that's not going to influence. That's not going to influence the voters.
It's not supposed to. It's like jury duty.
It's not supposed to.
But
will it?
I don't think so. Because here's the reason why I think that Clips is going to have a big Grammy. Usually,
they're going to.
And here's my reasoning why. Usually,
my money's on Clips winning this.
For record of the year, for album of the year, rap album of the year, you have like your category, your candidates. Usually, historically, there's only ever been one or two of those rap albums that are actually in the final option for album of the year. This is the first time I have to go and fact check for it, but the first time that I can remember where there are three: GNX, Chromacopia, and Let God Sort 'Em Out. If they put Clips into that record of the year conversation or album of the year, that means that they have serious conversation. I think that they understand the weight of that album. The voters are going to lean into that.
Now,
100%. I think if I'm betting money on it, I think the Clips are going to win.
What I find interesting right now about this day and age with the Grammys as opposed to the music that's getting released is it's kind of like how politics is going in the sense of the old guard is getting too old, and the old guard's still in power as far as the Grammy voting goes. Now, you have Clips who has a little bit of a one-up because these people know who Clips is from years and years of this and that. Now, these people also aren't tapped into the youth. They see something trend, and they think that that's the way to go as well. These people at this point, the people who are voting on this, are not actually being influenced by what they think is the better music. It's becoming, you have what trends the best, but then Clips throws shit into the mix of, we know Clips. We've seen them do it. They're, they've been around. They're back again, and they did a really good job with what they did. I think that that puts it more up in the air than like in years past. I'll tell you right now, Tyler's not winning, and I know that that's 100%. Stop eating shit, dog. Come on. Time not winning, and I know that for a fact because although Chromacopia is my favorite Tyler the Creator album as a long-time fan, it's just it doesn't it's not going to take the cake over these other huge moments that happened in the past year or so.
And I also think that despite the fact that it's your favorite, and I know we've talked about it because it's not mine, I also think that the impact of other previous Tyler albums had a wider appeal to non-Tyler fans.
For sure, because it was more interpersonal and that kind of thing. I'd be surprised if it other than Sticky being the song in there makes sense. I get that, but as far as an album goes, no. But I just think these are a lot of suits who are voting on this shit who really aren't tapped in like that. So they see a song like Anxiety and they say, well, the kids love that shit. It was all over TikTok. It's got them fucking views. Like, I don't see them voting off music at this point because they don't understand this music at this point.
I agree with that.
And the Clips is more accessible to them than that Tyler album. And that's the reason why Macklemore won. Ultimately, because those voters had something that Macklemore vocally and lyrically was more accessible to those voters in that final round.
Jalen.
I think, not to be like funny, you know how I always joke
Why
about
you
how
look
like
at me?
Kendrick is like people, he can just make a tweet and people automatically just push him up here
Yes,
for sure.
or stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Even Drake
He's
Drake
overpropped.
for now, right? He makes I'm dropping an album. His Grammy, BET Award, MTV push starts as soon as he presses that button, right? Same with Clips, kind of like what Chris was saying. Once they came out saying that they were back or whatever, all this, they in France, these events and stuff like that. The voters are gonna eat that shit up before the tape even dropped. When it does drop, they doing shows wherever the hell that was, that one place with all they doing shows there and all this like cool, this cool, Renaissance type shit and or whatever.
Because they actually know who Clips is.
Yeah, and so that before, like it's same with Jay-Z. If he makes a tweet, his push for Grammys or whatever is already going.
Yes.
It's just like people like that get it. And their rollout was so perfect to where like it wasn't drama based, it wasn't crazy. It was the most professional, upscale, like
it's the best rollout we've seen.
Some
in
old
a long
head,
time.
like old school rap shit. If that doesn't happen, I say Kendrick sweeps everything. But I think because of that,
I agree.
It's more suitable for them to win than Kendrick because they fit every political. They checked the perfect.
So if you had to put money on right now, who's winning?
Clips. They fit with the.
I agree.
They fit it. Like
I agree.
They fit the stigma.
Honestly, I would hope so. And
the album is good too. So
I don't give a fuck about Grammys. So to me, it's like it's whatever. But yeah, if I'm judging it from the art, like I think those two albums are very, very like I flip flop, which I like better than the other. But ultimately, I think that the way they handled their rollout and their album, I think that they've done way more to push themselves than Kendrick. And Kendrick also he has that thing where that he tries to act like he's hands off, but he still gets pushed. And I think there is like, I think people are kind of underestimating that like fake push that he gets.
Well, I think you have a difference when you come to the GNX rollout.
I think
off of where Clips was completely organic for the most part.
No, I agree. Clips was a better rollout. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't discredit that there are factions and machines behind Kendrick that will ultimately push him in a greater light, even if he's not doing the I'm outside, come see me. Like who I thought had a great rollout was Cardi B. I thought Cardi B had a great rollout. She was doing autographs. She was fucking meeting fans. She was twerking. She was doing all the shit that Cardi B should do.
Also, speaking of Cardi B and the word outside is nominated. It's her only nomination for Best Rap Performance.
Best Rap Performance. So is that as far as like actual like performing on stage performance, or what does rap performance mean in this context?
I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. It's a song that has been performed,
and that's like
so that's what
the bottom line of it. Yeah.
Like
Which
I
that's
think,
kind of arbitrary at the
yeah,
end of the day,
exactly.
I mean, I guess it all is.
Because I know that like Leon Thomas has like a Tiny Desk performance that he's like submitted for a Grammy, and I don't know.
So yeah, in this context and this, like there's record of the year and song of the year, which one involves like songwriting, production, everything. One's just like the actual song itself. A rap song is a recorded studio creation focusing on production, lyricism, and melody, while the rap performance is basically live on stage delivery of the song.
But is it based off one performance or all performances generalized?
I mean, it's just basically how does the song plays when it's performed live.
So
That's the easiest
which
way.
Cardi B song is it? Outside, it's called?
And actually, yeah, outside. Let me rephrase that. Performance is the recording itself. Song is the songwriting.
Oh, so performance is the recording. So
it doesn't have to be performed live.
The song itself.
Yes, the song, the actual, when everything comes together, when we talk about all of it in the studio.
The beat, the
version that we
lyricism,
hear.
The delivery.
Yep.
So, okay, it has nothing to do with actual, like, performing
Yeah.
the song.
It's just like, it's the performance in the studio.
Interesting.
Versus the song, which is like songwriting.
Now, do you feel like they're handing this to Cardi B?
Oh, no, I don't at all. I think that she's probably going to lose because
she's gonna lose.
No, not handing the win to it, but handing the nomination.
Oh yeah,
because they feel like it's
she's a legacy. She's a legacy. Yep. Just so you know, the songs that are nominated for Best Rap Performance are Cardi B's "Outside," Clips, and Kendrick Lamar "Chains and Whips," Doechie's "Anxiety Again," Kendrick and Lefty "TV Off," Tyler the Creator and Tizo's "Darling I."
Which, Darling I is it's a very good song.
It's a slap.
Tyler isn't. He's not taking anything this year, I don't think, personally.
No, I think he got a bunch of handouts this year.
Handouts as far as what? Not in the Grammys, you think?
I think that
you think he's winning any of these categories?
Exactly. That's why I call them handouts. It's like, you're not winning any of these, but here you go. You got a nomination.
Yeah, because he's a darling just like Kendrick already undeniably is a Grammy darling as well. Tyler's a Grammy darling.
He is.
100%.
If Drake had dropped an album, it would probably be on the list.
Well, Drake submitted,
Drake never submits, but Party Next Door did submit one of the songs.
Yeah, that was like the worst fucking song.
Yeah, why would you not submit Nokia, if anything?
So for Best Melodic Rap Performance.
Well, why did Party Next Door not submit that song? It's because that song he's not on.
He's not on
I don't even know if he can even submit that technically.
And it's also not really it's not what they call melodic. So melodic would be Friday and Meek Mill, Proud of Me, JID, Ty Dolla $ign and Black, Wholeheartedly, Kendrick Lamar and Scissors, Luther, Party Next Door and Drake, Somebody Loves Me.
That JID song, that was the worst song on the fucking album. Are you crazy?
Terrace Martin, Kenyon Dixon, and Rhapsody, We Mage.
Shout out Rhapsody.
Watch that shit win.
I think for melodic, I think it probably will. It's that or Luther.
Shout out Rhapsody for the Grammy nomination.
Ninja by Young Thug.
I am very, very happy. I am very, very happy with that nomination. Before we get out of here with the Grammy nominations, or did you have something to say? Did you just raise the mic? So I just wanted to make sure.
Go ahead, dude.
All right. Before we get out of here, any snubs that y'all want to mention? We mentioned Cardi. I think we can all agree that Playboi Carti is a snub, regardless of how you feel about his music. I think that is a terrible snub.
It's crazy.
That is an insane, bro had this in this Grammy cycle, the second biggest commercial success and didn't get a Grammy nomination. That's fucking nuts. Punt somebody out of there. Punt somebody out of there. And then the other person that you would think is a Grammy darling and also has a lot of success commercially, Weeknd didn't have any nominations.
No?
He didn't have none.
None.
Wow. I'm surprised.
He did. He did.
Because, Starboy won, everything, didn't it? Yeah.
And I think this album wasn't great from Weeknd, personally.
It was fine.
I like Dawn FM way better than I like this album.
Dawn
FM is a classic to me.
It's a great album. I'm surprised he has no nominations at all.
None. Not a single one.
Well, and he would be in the... So who's over him in the R&B field that's gotten, or what would he have? What do you think he'd be entered under? Like pop or
Let me
R&B?
pull up R&B. He definitely had a chance to make it. He just didn't.
Your R&B albums are Coco Jones, Why Not More, Giveon Beloved, Latest See the Crown, Leon Thomas Mud, who I think is going to win, and Tiana Taylor Escape Room.
What? He could have easily. He could have easily gotten that. He could have easily gotten that R&B.
That album is
R&B
full
category.
of all skits.
What?
Tiana Taylor is all skits.
Yeah.
No, that's a good album, but yeah, but that's. But
half of it is just
that's served on a platter. That's served on a platter to lose.
Leon Thomas is taking that shit to the career.
I mean, it's not even close.
All right, do you want my real opinion or do you want my fake opinion?
You want Giveon?
Beloved is one of the best R&B albums that I've heard in the last 15 years.
It's a great album.
It is a phenomenal album. I love Leon Thomas. I think Leon Thomas is a superstar. I think Beloved by Giveon is everything I want. It is genuine modern day R&B. It is perfect.
It's cool. It was a great album, but I don't think it's fucking with.
It has timelessness to it, the way that Genuine has. That's my.
I was gonna say where you put it against
D'Angelo. Okay.
Though.
Yeah, I guess D'Angelo. I ain't mad at that.
Well, Giveon
D'Angelo who?
Giveon ain't make brown
Russell. Not the one that just died.
Giveon ain't make brown sugar.
Nope. Our voodoo.
Hey.
No, he doesn't. No, that's why I didn't put it as D'Angelo's, because I don't think he has like the standout records that meet that. But
You said Genuine. Genuine is like, he's up here, but he's not like. You're making it sound like Genuine has an album that's like classic. He don't. He got some classic songs, but not a classic album.
I would put the one with Differences as a classic.
He genuinely does not have a classic album.
He does not have Genuine does not have a classic album.
What's the name of the album?
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, if it's a classic, you'll remember.
You was to say.
You know what I'm saying?
It's saying a classic.
I know all his songs, but none of his album names.
That's
like real
fair.
shit.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
fair.
he only got about 4 or 5 songs.
If
That's
that.
like really like hitters.
What other R&B shit was there this year that really stood out?
I think Mariah
Probably like
got
3 or 4. Honestly,
Mariah the
But I'm trying to
Scientist?
think
I
about
think
Mariah.
I think she got snubbed over.
I think she released post Grammy now.
Grammys.
Yeah, she released in October.
Burning Blue came out in what? When that
October. The
that
Grammy
might
the
have
Grammy
won some shit,
domination
dog. That
is
shit-
like
that
August
shit-
30th.
She's probably gonna put it in for next year.
Got to. She good. Yeah, I love Mariah. I love
Hey,
Science.
I loved Sierra's album.
Genuine's album with Differences is The Life.
that shit's dead.
Not in mine.
Did
The one with So Anxious though, that was The Bachelor, I believe.
Yeah.
I actually do know that one.
I do gotta listen to, and this where I feel like I failed myself. I do gotta listen to The Crown and Why Not More. Those are the 2 albums that I haven't heard that are Grammy nominated for R&B that I do have to listen to.
Yeah, you do. I mean, just as a general fellow R&B fan, yeah, you do. I would say,
But yeah, no, this should be. I want to vote Beloved because I love that album. I adore that album. Mutt, I think, is a really good album. I'm not mad at anybody that picks Mutt over Beloved.
Mhm.
But personally, I would go Beloved. But Mutt, I ain't mad at that at all. That should be the favorite.
it made too big of a wave, I feel.
Dude.
Latest Sees the Crown is very good in terms of like the definition of adult contemporary R&B. That's like music for real. Coco Jones is kind of like the young upstart, and
I've never even heard of Coco Jones. Personally.
Oh, she's got some so like I wouldn't say she has hits, but she has some like
Enlighten me.
You want to take away Coco Jones? You want to describe that one?
I'm not as big of an R&B guy.
I'll just keep it simple. She's a great artist. She started on the
Talented.
channel and shit, but like she's very good. Also, she's engaged to Donovan Mitchell,
Bad.
the Cavs player.
She is less talented than I thought.
So she's
he
dope.
plays
Though.
sports.
Yeah, but she's dope without him though. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
though.
she is.
She's definitely.
Yeah, I'm just unfamiliar.
She's
Yeah,
bringing
no,
a
she's
new
just less
wave
talented
of
than I
like
thought.
that old school R&B sound. She right now is kind of the pioneer of that.
She on Bel Air too.
Yeah.
Bad.
Your home's
Now,
a ballet.
Does Taylor have the pop area, or was she too late too?
Tiana Taylor?
No, Taylor Swift.
Oh, well that album, The Life of a Showgirl, was just released, so that was outside of that window.
Yeah, I'm forgetting how long ago it was.
Right
like
now for
October.
pop, it's basically you're talking about Sabrina
It was
Carpenter.
last month.
Which, hey, shout out to Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, so right now for pop album,
Bad.
let's see, we got pop do a perform best pop vocal album. We got Justin Bieber Swag, Lady
Brother,
Gaga's
I'm going to
Justin
block
Bieber
you.
Swag. Oh, what about Swag 2?
just Swag,
Oh, just Swag.
Lady Gaga's Mayhem, Miley Cyrus Something Beautiful, Sabrina Carpenter Man's Best Friend, and Teddy Swims I've Tried Everything But Therapy Part 2.
That'll probably win.
Who you said before Teddy
But
Swims?
white people love that song, or love that
Mans.
dude.
You said man's breast friend?
Man's Best Friend. Well, it is Sabrina Carpenter.
So no Doja Cat anywhere.
No, because she had, her album
No,
just came
her
out.
album was
Post.
post the
It's
cycle.
been the longest 3 months of my
Yeah.
life. I swear to God.
I would say, yeah. I would say that, yeah. So Doja Cat will be eligible for the next cycle.
Yes.
I'd hope to see that.
I hope.
Dua Lipa and Calvin Harris song, One Kiss. That's a fucking banger. It's a bop. I think it's called One Kiss. Fantastic.
That came out like 2 years ago.
Ain't that old?
Yeah, that all.
What are we talking about?
What was it? Dua Lipa still.
Wasn't that up?
Speaking of greats,
Yes.
Hey, look.
we'll close with this.
I've been time traveling.
That song is not eligible for this one. I'm sorry.
7 years ago. 7 years ago.
I thought that shit came out this year. That's so crazy.
That was a pre-pandemic song.
Yeah, that was before everything went downhill.
Pitchfork put out an album list. Top 25 albums.
It's the top 25 best rap albums
According
according to
to
their
their
readers. I was gonna say because they
According
did
to- it's
do
not-
two different ones.
It's not them. And I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna read the 25, and then we're just gonna react to it. 25, Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele. 24, Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP. 23, Kendrick Lamar, Damn. 22, Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. 21, Mobb Deep, Infamous. 20, Kanye West, College Dropout. 19, Jay-Z, The Blueprint. 18, Kanye West, Yeezus. 17, Dr. Dre, The Chronic. 16, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation Lauryn Hill. 15, BC Boys, Paul's Boutique. 14, Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. 13, Outkast, Sankonia. 12, De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. 11, Giza, Liquid Swords. 10, that was 11, sorry. 10, Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. 9, Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die. 8, Outkast, Aquemini. 7, Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. 6, Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. 5, Mad Villainy by Mad Villain. 4, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. 3, Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp Butterfly. 2, Wu-Tang Clan, Enter 36 Chambers. 1, Nas Illmatic. Gentlemen,
It's safe.
big takeaways.
Man, they out here.
Dickie, that's Dickie.
It's
I don't care
safe.
what nobody
It's all.
says.
It's
What?
all
Who?
safe. It's
That was a
safe.
political. That was a political.
Political-
Man, fuck that.
That was a political list
safe
for
Dick
sure.
eating.
That Lauryn Hill shit. I'm never letting that go.
Now, I've never seen 36
Wait, what?
Chambers that high on a list. I'm not entirely
Number
mad at
2?
that, but would I put it up there? Maybe not. I don't know.
And they ain't got All Eyes on Me on there. That's kind of crazy.
Man, Illmatic just be killed. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Illmatic is a good album. It would be a top 10, but top 3 to 5.
That's
And all these other albums got 10 to 15. maybe even 10, 15 more songs.
It's
total.
not the hottest take to put Illmatic at number.
It's
safe.
It's safe. It's shit.
It's safe.
It's safe as fuck.
dick eating. Like I just said.
I can't believe they said they had Stankonia.
All right,
and
all right,
Gemini
all right, all
out of
right,
Outkast
all
whole-
right.
No, ATLiens?
Let's get to
Illmatic got 8 songs.
I just really, Chris. Can I just really want to say real
Illmatic
quick?
got-
5 minutes.
Bro, Illmatic got 8 songs.
I really want to point out
Killing me,
real
bro.
quick too. This is Pitchfork, and according to their readers, so you know the demographic of people who read Pitchfork, and you know this again the readers.
Not particularly.
I really want to see how you guys react to this though, because
don't read.
most of y'all were either too young or weren't around when some of these albums came out. So I really want to see, because this is the definition of an unk list for real. So
Talk
to
us, Hunk. Talk to us, Hunk.
I'm gonna come in
Let
later.
let us know where
you're
we.
in a room that
Yeah.
everybody in this room knows every album on this list.
All right.
It's the fact of
All
the
right,
matter.
I'll just say it. BC Boys, fuck up out of here.
Thank you.
Fuck no.
They gotta go.
Bro,
They gotta
I'm sorry,
go.
I can't get behind Beastie Boys. Like, that shit is just not.
All right. The other thing, bro. Ain't no way Yeezus is Kanye's second best
They
album.
could have picked any other
I
album.
didn't even hear that.
Get
I
'em,
think,
though.
I think my brain put
That's
it
what I
out.
said. What
My
the
brain
fuck?
didn't want to hear it.
Get him out of here.
Jesus.
Get him out of here for that.
He's in the top 50.
Cause look,
Fantasy?
I'm not
Hey,
mad.
three-
I'm not mad at Kanye West getting 3 of the top 25 spots. I ain't mad at that. Kanye had 3 of the top 25 spots. Kendrick had 3 of the top 25 spots. I don't think Kendrick deserves 3 of the top 25 spots,
Cool. All right.
but I do think he deserves 2 of the top 10. I don't think
Worse.
he. Yes.
You be killing me, man.
Yeah.
You be killing me.
But I don't.
Also, how is at least Nothing Was the Same not on there? Or
Hey, thank you. Nothing Was the Same should be on. Should be on here.
That shit hard.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
Doggy Style.
It's dark and hell is hot.
It's dark and hell is hot. I think the Outkast picks were fucking outlandish to say that it was. I mean, Aquemini and Stankonia are fine.
I
but, like,
love that Ghostface Killah Supreme Clientele is on this list, because I think that is an album that is, like, when I hear it, that is the best rap performance I've ever heard in my life.
Wu-Tang dominated this list.
I fuck with that,
Mad
though.
Villainy is 5. You can punt that to 30.
I'll take that.
You
out.
can
But
punt-
You know what?
You can punt that to 30.
It's one
I'm
of
good.
My favorite albums. MF Doom is one of my favorite rappers of all time. It's also a lot of skits though.
It's
I listened
way
to it a couple
way
times.
overrated.
It's one person on here.
Oh,
way
oh, wait,
overrated.
Overrated? No, you're tripping. You're wrong.
It's one person on here.
If it's top 5, it's overrated.
None
If
of
it's
your
top
favorite
30,
rappers
Top
figure out.
5 might be.
if
top
it,
5 is a little high.
it's
Top 5.
it
belongs in top 25. Top 5, I'll give you.
it's
It
a
might be
top
stretch.
30 album.
No, fuck, you're out of your fucking mind. What
Oh
else,
boy.
bro?
Do you want me to be petty?
Top.
I'll
30,
name 30
what?
albums.
It doesn't fit in 25. What? How?
Can
How
we
so?
discuss
I know
how?
Jay Z got at least 2 better albums.
I'll tell you one person
Black
that's
Album
on
now?
here. It's not.
No.
But the one, Lauryn Hill needs
Black album over Mad
Lauryn Hill needs to
Villainy.
get off of that list. I'm sorry,
Oh wait, so tell me your beef with Lauryn Hill.
bro. It's not even like a
Women, no.
Don't do that to me.
Here's
Like
the thing.
Lauryn Hill, that's not like a rap album to me. Like I wouldn't.
Think of it more R&B.
Yes,
It's like-
but
no, it's
it's
neo
so like
soul.
soul. Like, and then people gas her as like the greatest, like whatever. Given she had a lot of personal shit. She dropped one album. The Fuji shit was cool, but they had their little triangle offense going on and shit, whatever.
And then moving forward, had arguably one of the worst careers.
Like
out of
Lauryn Hill dropped
everybody.
one album, and it's just like, I can't get with that. It was a great album. But I like the hype for me is just like, bro, she had one and that was it. Like it was just
All right.
nothing. So I don't like her. Her being top 15 on that list is crazy.
Nah. Lauryn Hill, I'm cool with.
That is
Watch
a rap.
Watch
I
the
just
Throne.
don't consider it a rap album.
It's
the same
not.
way.
But it is a generational album.
It ain't rap though, man.
It's neo soul in my opinion.
It is rap. It's rap with a different type of
No,
beat,
'cause
but it's a rap album. Don't just go off the singles. Go off the whole album.
It would be
Life
I
After
got that
Death,
album in
Biggie.
hard copy.
I
got the hard copy at home.
I got that album too.
All right. I'm just naming albums over Mad Villainy. Black Album. America's Most Wanted.
No.
Straight Outta Compton. Victory Lap.
No.
Life After Death. I'm taking Doggy Style over it. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck to me. Nothing Was the Same. I'm taking over it.
Hell no.
Eminem Show. I'm taking over it.
Hell no.
I'm taking Mad Villainy. Dirty Sprite 2.
Dirty Sprite too.
Mad Villain is like a bottom 25, not really like a top.
It's a top. It's a top 40 if we being nice.
No, it's gonna.
Listen, I'm gonna say I'm gonna disagree with y'all on that 100%. I think as a total
4.
album, as a hip hop album, I will admit it's not supposed to be top 5. I'll get with that. But if you think it's dropping below the top 25 in terms of everything that went into that album,
It's like 28.
No, 25.
Nah, I'm just saying like
Top 25.
20.
I think it's real. I think it's honestly for me in the top. I would say in the top 20, maybe top 15.
Paid in full.
As a cohesive album, no. I think it has a lot of great moments. As a cohesive album, I think it pushes the culture. I think you can put in the top 50, top 40, but as a top 25, no.
I ain't no joke. Smoking everything. Smoking everything. Smoking everything Mad Villainy said. Ever.
What are we talking about, man? Villain?
That's it.
Relax, bro, it's top 25. Crazy.
I got it
Nothing
just
ever
outside.
been done like it.
To me,
So-
all right. I'll put it. I'll extend this olive branch. It's 20 to 30 to me. It ain't top 5.
It's top 5.
Kendrick has 2 in there for you. For
Get
real?
Rich or Die Trying.
Top 5,
Yes.
I'll give
Got 2 in
you.
there?
To say it's not top 25 is absolutely.
But that's my hot
outrageous.
take, and I
There's
accept
never
that
been
it's a
another
hot take.
like
for you.
it.
You
No
mean
one's
that.
ever made anything.
Yeah. No. But just because I mean it doesn't mean that I
which
can't
two-
acknowledge that it's a hot
lyricists
take.
ever
Which
walked
2 you
this
think
earth.
should be in there?
It's a Good Kid and To Pimp a Butterfly. I think my hottest.
Pick.
Yeah, my hottest take is My highest take is that I think To Pimp a Butterfly is the greatest album ever. So that's obviously in my top 10, and I think Good Kid, Mad City fits in that top 10.
When Kid Cudi's Speeding Bullet to Heaven exists, you say that?
And that's my
When
opinion.
Yeet is out here every day.
What's
But-
that one?
When Ace Hood.
What the fuck Ace Hood got to say at a time like this?
When
But-
Ace Hood got whatever album he dropped that no one cared
But
about.
I don't think Damn is a top 25 album.
I agree with you on that. I
think it's in
I
the
think the
25
fair-
to like 40 range.
the
Like
fair-
I think it's outside of that, but I don't
Here's-
think it's
The
Here's my hot
fairest
take.
argument would be Good Kid, Mad City being that high in my opinion. Because I love To Pimp a Butterfly, but I don't think it checks every hip hop box the way that those other albums surrounding it do.
I
Yeah.
think my hot take, this is more the Unk side of things. I think that Public Enemy doesn't need to be in the top
You
25.
are
I don't
Unk.
think so either, personally. Shout
I
out to
also
me,
don't
but-
think and I know, and this may be a personal thing because I know how impactful it is, but it just doesn't resonate as much for me. I don't think Jizz's Liquid Swords should be in the
Oh, you
top.
fucking out of your
but
fucking mind.
think it
That is
should
one
be-
of the
Wu-Tang
best rap
dominated this-
performances ever.
Wu-Tang had Only Built for Cuban Links, Liquid Swords, the number
Supreme
Chamber.
Clientele.
Supreme Clientele, and
Chamber, 36 Chambers.
I think they dominated this whole list. The
They
most.
did.
They absolutely did, and that's because they deserve that. Like Liquid Swords is one of the best rap albums I've ever
I think
heard.
it's, that's like me. That's you and my bad Billy. I
and
think
then-
it's top 30.
And then I praised Supreme Clientele, and I realized there is another fucking that is.
The argument lies between.
I take
those
Supreme
three
Clientele
albums.
over Liquid Swords any day.
Any
I think
day.
I think that like when you talk about maybe this is the whole thing. I would say that Mad Villainy
Get Rich or Die
100%.
Trying, bro. Why the fuck is that not top
That should be in the
25?
top 25.
That's egregious. That is a cardinal sin.
That should be in the top 25.
Can we all agree? Before
You're here.
before I throw the other
Where was
albums
the
that I
Carter
like
3?
that everybody's gonna hate.
It wasn't on that list.
Carter 3 wasn't on it.
Carter 3 wasn't on that list.
No,
Carter 2
no,
wasn't on it?
no Lil
Carter 2
Wayne.
wasn't on
No
it.
Lil Wayne, no Pop.
They were
No Lil Wayne, no Pac.
No Tupac, no All Eyes on Me, no Biggie. Life After Death. Ready to Die was there, but Life After Death. To me, I think Life After Death is better than Ready to Die.
I'll take Ready to Die. but
I
either
think I'm
one-
gonna take Ready to Die.
I think they both deserve to be
they're
top
both
25.
great, but I'll take Ready to Die personally.
And I think Nothing Was the Same should be a top 25 album of all time. And I think
You like
Graduate.
straight guys.
And I think Unbiased. And I think Drake. I think Graduation is.
Yeah, the Kanye picks are.
If you're picking 3 Kanye albums, here would be my picks: My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Graduation, College Dropout.
I think Graduate.
I think replace Yeezus with Graduation, and I'm good.
I would actually go. I'd still keep Fantasy. I'd still keep Dropout. But actually, my favorite, and I still think one of his best, was Late Reg.
Yeah, I was gonna take. I'll take Late Registration over College Dropout.
That always gets like the back of like the threes, like the last one. People always say. I think that's the best one out there.
Late Registration?
I agree.
Thank you.
I think it's the best.
I feel like
I think
with that opinion.
Okay.
Late Registration took everything that College Dropout did and
did it better.
I think Late Registration. I ain't mad at that. I would have Late Registration in like my top 30. Like I think it's like right outside top 25. Like right
top
where
30
like
Kanye albums?
right where like Mad Villainy is. Like I think it's in that. I think it's in that ballpark of like you're very close to top 25. Someone will be mad if you're like top 25. Like honestly, dude, like Kanye has again. I would put Watch the Throne in the top 25 conversation.
I'm not mad at that.
I like the impact, but I don't think the songs last the length of all the songs.
What do you mean lasted?
Like
motherfuckers are still going crazy to Otis.
Yes, a couple of songs, but I'm talking about. I want a cohesive front to back. I wanted you tell me this is the one of
Play
the top
that album
25.
front to back.
There's still some stuff.
Play
like,
Mad Villainy front to back.
I do all the time. I
You're
got
a
that shit on
sicko.
vinyl.
Let's do it.
I'm saying any day of the week.
You're a sicko.
No,
any
you're
day of the
fucking
week.
Sicko for not including that.
Now, I actually want to ask
Crazy.
Birdie real quick though. What did you think?
Moving out.
What did you think of the list, especially with the Jay-Z selection, just having the blueprint? Because I saw you had made kind of a face on that.
Yeah, Kingdom Come is like what?
If I
Make
know
the case
Birdie,
for
his
Kingdom
favorite
Come.
Jay-Z album is the Black Album. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Definitely need to be a top 5.
The fact that that's not on there is insane.
I think that should be top 25 as well. I made that.
I think
clear.
that should be top 5. Yeah,
What Jay-Z's
up there.
album did they have on there? Just
Blueprint.
Give BC
Which
Boys
is
the
fine,
fuck
but
about it.
It's safe. It's easy.
Yeah. I'm definitely throwing a Black Album on there.
What about 444?
No.
I don't think top 25, but I think it's like it's on the list.
I think it's like top like 40 though.
444 not even better than American Gangster, man.
Boo.
I can roll with that.
Boo.
Beastie Boys, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on. We don't need Beastie Boys.
What would
there.
you replace the Beastie Boys with?
Any of the albums we've mentioned.
There's
I
too
feel.
many albums.
I would even replace it with, if you want to go old, I would even give it Paid in Full over Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
I know, Joe.
Give it Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. I'll take.
Oh,
many
shout out
hip-hop
Big
albums.
L. I love that
Boy,
shout out.
tell 'em.
SouljaBoyTellHim.com, the album.
I would throw Ludacris word of mouth in that one.
Huh?
Chicken and beer.
Chicken and beer, yeah.
Chicken
I mean,
and Beer was
replace
fire.
Beastie Boys,
Disturbing
I
the
gotta go with
Peace.
it.
Disturbing the Peace was
Disturbing
a
the
nice
Peace.
album too. I wouldn't put it in my top 25, but that was.
But I mean, if
that was
I
a
gotta
fire
replace
ass album.
Beastie Boys,
Huh?
if I gotta replace Beastie Boys, like real
It's
quick.
too much shit that can replace Beastie
But I mean,
Boys.
off the top
What
of my
about-
head, he at least deserves
What
it.
about Babyface Ray? Yeah.
Ganger on that motherfucker.
I still think the Outkast picks are insane to me. Like,
Wait,
Aquemini is fine. Stankonia
No, I
as the best
No, I think those
Outkast
are their
album.
two best
They
albums.
did it the other way around. They did Stankonia and then Aquemini.
And then Aquemini higher.
I think those are the two best Outkast albums.
ATLians fucking throws both of those out of the water, especially in how iconic it was. Also, bro, Southern Playlist, the Cadillac music, I'll take. Or how about the first hip hop album to ever go diamond in the history of the world? Speakerbox Love Below. Like,
A double album that was two separate albums at the same time.
I'll listen to
Thank
the
you.
argument for that.
Dumbass bitch.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, I don't know what they. I'll take the argument for
That
that. But
that shit was crazy that he cooked for a minute and a half. Oh, dumbass bitch. Oh, stupid ass bitch.
I hope you're
Yeah.
coming to the club trying to put on your makeup in the mirror and crash. I'll take
That shit was
ATLians over all of those albums. Personally.
I know you hated that. I know you hated that.
I was just saying.
It was. I'll take ATLians over all of them. Aquemini for sure. Stankonia, fine. but-
Oh no! Now I get part of Equipment, but I think it has a little more ups and downs. To me, Stankonia is mine.
I think that was Stankonia was a real
Stankonia
monumental, it was a solidifying factor for them because you have your Miss Jackson and your
Bombs Over Baghdad.
Yeah.
You don't have the speaker box of love below if you don't have Stankonia.
For sure. Stankonia was like a diet speaker box of love.
And I love AT-Aliens because you have like the jazzy, but you have like that.
I think AT-Aliens grabbed all of Outkast together perfectly in elite level rapping, the best beat selection.
I was gonna say it was the best production by Organized.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, dog, just the intro track alone, fucking, it's crazy.
Speaking about best production, there's been a lot of hubbub because a lot of classic collab albums have had anniversaries recently. Her Loss, Without Warning.
Classic is crazy, but.
Yeah, no, they're not classics. Neither of those are classics. They're just albums I like very much. What a Time to Be Alive. It opened the door. We all know, and we've had this conversation before, we all know that Watch the Throne is the best collab album ever. There's no debate for anything else to topple this record. But my question to you is, what is the best collab album besides Watch the Throne? Because do you count the like rapper producer albums? Do you count Eric B and Rakim? Do you count Mad Villainy? Mm-hmm. Do you count Pinata? Do you count those? And then just generally give some names, because Without Warning, great collab album. Great collab album. Her Loss, phenomenal collab album.
Without Warning was
Offset and 21. With okay. Metro. Yeah.
I thought it was the Metro Big Sean one.
So you got.
I was like, that's crazy.
So you got. I'll throw a few more out there. Black Star, Locks, Money.
Black Star is up there.
Locks, Money, Power, Respect, UGK, Ryan Dirty, Method Man and Redman.
Really a collab album.
Black
album.
They
were a group.
That's a group. That's like saying Outkast is all.
Yeah, you can't put UGK in there.
Method Man and Redman.
It's two people.
Yeah, but that's saying anything.
It's like saying Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Exactly. UGK performed as UGK is a group for a long time before Pimp C or before Bun B and Pimp C went off and did their own things. They were a group. They are a group. Yeah, it's not a collab album.
Okay,
that's like calling Outkast a collab album. It's the exact same thing.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, scratch them from this list. Shout out to Riding Dirty, great album.
It's a really great album.
Bad Meets Evil, Gangstar.
I do forget about Bad Meets Evil. So
Drip Harder.
Mm-hmm.
What a Time to Be Alive. Kids See Ghosts, Like Father Like Son. These are just ones I named off top. What are the best collab albums that aren't Watch the Throne? I disagree strongly.
What a Time to Be Alive?
What's the argument for that?
What a Time to Be Alive.
The music.
I agree.
No, we can go okay, what about the music?
Not good.
It's some of their best
Drake
songs
and Future
ever.
shit still got people still play that album more than they play Watch the Throne. Besides Niggas in Paris and Otis.
Fantastic album.
What are you playing off the Watch the Throne? What are you playing outside of Niggas in Paris and Otis? If you say Ham, you a Ham.
I mean, what is niggas playing?
I'm playing that album front to back.
And what is the other song? Off of,
No, but
What a Time to Be Alive?
I mean,
That's whole.
It's not a knock. I'm just saying.
I still play Big Rings.
Scholarships, Diamonds Dancing.
Okay, that's all.
Fucking, I mean, Plastic Bag. I'll go.
I just feel like
I love.
All right, they're cool. All right, I'm not the person to talk what a Time to Be Alive, because I have that rated way lower than a lot of my peers. So I'm not the person. I'm just gonna say a lot of the Drake and Future songs on that record are cool, but they have done a lot of collaborations since then that blow that out the water.
I disagree.
I mean, what? But
Blow
what does that have to
almost
do with
every song out the water. Meaning like the
that
album.
You can't do that.
Meaning like the album. Wait for you.
I'll take any song off What a Time to Be Alive over Wait for You.
I'm like, when you first heard this, like
when I first heard this, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. It just hasn't stuck with me.
I think Watch the Throne when I first heard it was crazy because like I knew like Jay-Z and Hov was like they was Rockefeller, all that shit. Like it was crazy. It was fucking nuts. Like
no, that whole album front to back is like I can listen to that album front to back.
Watch the Throne?
I can never listen to What a Time to Be Alive.
So you tell me you be playing Lift Off?
Yes, that's fine.
It's the worst song on there, but yeah.
But it's still cool.
I can do both.
Okay, but
What a Time to Be Alive is the antithesis.
The way you probably felt when Watch the Throne came out, when Drake and Future dropped that album in high school, for me at least.
Me too.
That was the craziest shit that was going the same way Watch the Throne was to you probably. It was the craziest shit. So like I can't really just knock it.
Don't act like my generation. Bro, it was Watch the Throne.
You were like in college when that dropped though, weren't you?
No.
I'm playing.
I was in fucking high school. You put some fucking respect on my name.
Watch the Throne came out. Okay, I know what
hey.
No.
What a time to be. No, Watch the Throne came out. You playing in high school.
Hey, our knees are the same age. Don't trip.
But Drake and Future though.
Our knees are the same age. Don't trip.
They might be.
What a Time to Be Alive was my senior year. Platte, you were in college when.
It was my first year. It was my first year in college. So yeah, I was washed at that point. I was totally out of touch with what was going on.
No, you was in college, like you said.
I think
you was in college. You was in college.
If you think about, you know what I never thought about is how, because really the only it is one of the most easily comparable collab albums is Watch the Throne to What a Time to Be Alive. Think of
very disappointing.
Think of the covers. One's
even
all
the
gold,
covers.
One's all diamonds.
Even and that's not unintentional. That's like Drake has been very clear that he is chasing one person and one person only, quote unquote, and it's Kanye West.
So well to me.
And to me, yes, I'm in the minority, and I accept that I am the minority opinion on that, and that I was in the era where that was a moment, and I was excited for that moment. But to me, it just didn't deliver. It was a bunch of cool songs. I'm not hating on the songs. I'm not sitting here saying this song is trash. This song is trash. I'm not folding my arms listening to the music, but it never hit the way that like several records that they have done since then have hit. And so I don't want to make this an argument about like me and my personal like Watch the Throne conversations.
I think that's an unfair thing though, because you could say that.
How's it unfair? It's my opinion.
Well, no, I'm saying because other things hit. Like we're talking about, I can agree with you on the fact that it was not as cohesive of an album. There are some highs and lows. Watch the Throne as an album, front to back, flowed better, obviously, but just What a Time to Be Alive just didn't have that same flow. It seemed it was a collection of tracks that was like almost like a playlist for them. Now, do they have some better songs they could have flipped out that they made since then or before then? Sure, but when you're talking about album, you got to talk about the actual body of work. I don't care if Jay-Z and Kanye come out with the best banging ass song they ever have together tomorrow. It still doesn't mean that it takes anything away from this album.
Now, see, I might disagree with you in the sense of actually.
Nah, man, because I felt that way. Sorry. And then I'll let you go. Then I'll let you go. Yeah, all I'm saying is when it comes to Watch the Throne versus What a Time to Be Alive is that there was expectations with What a Time to Be Alive, and those disappointed me, and those were further confirmed by future records that they did. So like to me, it's like I look at that situation and I'm just like, Drake and Future, I was excited for it, but they didn't give me what I was expecting. And in the moment, that's how I felt. And then I look at the future, and I look at records like Life is Good. I look at records like Wait for You, and I see like, oh yeah, they're definitely capable of giving better records than they did on that album. So that's what
I do agree with Birdie. That Life is Good was a middle ground for what they were capable of.
Exactly.
Opinion, but.
That's all I'm saying on that. So, that's it for this podcast. I don't really got nothing else to say. I don't really got nothing else to say. Unless y'all care about Offset wanting more than 10 million in his divorce with Cardi B.
This has been the Rap Cave, and we
deserved.
are
As deserved. He doesn't want to take 10. He wants half. And shout to Offset for seeking half. But as always, I'm your host, Chris Platte, aka Platte Paz, with a group of dope ass people. I am proud of this episode. I got B Mike Birdie.
Right there.
I got Jay Leno here twice. Two times. And then I got Bryce flying in from everywhere. Nice. I appreciate you. Big AP on the ones and twos,
Luckily,
making it all happen with special guests. Appreciate you. Man, we got a dope ass crew. I'm glad.
Never lying.
Episode 84. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll catch y'all next one. Peace.
Like, comment, describe.